Okay, look, moving on in this world, blinded by the girls, but I'm trying not to backtrack. More fights to the people, that's a match. Backdraft, reenact the backpack.
Hey everybody, it's Richard. Welcome to Doseofrich, bitch, and back with RICHSPIRATION. Now this is my first RICHSPIRATION back on YouTube, and it's so exciting. Basically, the reason I went off YouTube is, if you guys didn't catch the last video, the reason I was off YouTube is because when I would upload my drawing videos, I would upload it on a certain software, and this software would be called Windows Movie Maker, right? So whenever I would upload a drawing video on Windows Movie Maker, I would draw it, record it, send it over to my laptop, and edit on Windows Movie Maker. But that didn't work out as well as I planned, because in the summertime when I was working on a project, I was working on Bruno Mars, the artist, or some of the artists. I tried to upload his the clips onto my laptop for Windows Movie Maker, and when I would do it, like, it would just freeze. Like, all I would see was just like white blanks and everything, and I was like, what is this? So no matter how many clips I would upload, and no matter how many hopes and expectations I thought that Windows Movie Maker was gonna work, it just never worked out. And mind you, it wasn't only the software that was messed up, it was my old laptop. And to tell you the truth, my laptop hasn't messed up ever since I've been doing videos for you guys. So God bless the person that got me the laptop to beat, you know. Again, I say, but you know, it's been jacked ever since I first got it. And no matter how many times I would fix it and try to clean it and stuff like that, it would never get messed up. So by that being said, I had to invest the money, and I finally got a new desktop. You know, I'm so happy I got. Basically, this is the first desktop I think I've ever had in my life. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm using HitFilm now to edit on these videos. So long story short, I am back on YouTube. Expect awesome stuff, man. But let me get to RICHSPIRATION. RICHSPIRATION today is something really interesting. It is, if you guys don't know, I just came home and I just felt compelled to do this video. I don't know what came over me. Actually, I do know, but a short little synopsis of my day. I wasn't feeling too well. You know, I was feeling that, you know, I'm very different. You know, I'm very different. I'm unique, and I say that proudly. You know, I love being unique, I love being different. But you know, sometimes you think, you know, since I go to college, you might think that, you know, you're so different from everybody else that you treat yourself as a lower stature, and that is not my mentality, and that's not something I often think of. But it came into my mind today, and I was just like, why am I thinking myself of this light? In reality, I'm a king, and everyone's at that same level of king, queen, royalty. Everybody has a level of royalty. I want you guys to remember that. But I was thinking of myself at such a low level, and maybe it was the weather, maybe it was one of the things in my life, but I thought about it, and I remember I was talking to my good friend Ravine. Shoutouts to Ravine, he's the inspiration for this video. Me and Ravine, my good friend from high school, we be very different as well. We don't fit in with like certain like sex of people, I guess, because we're so different. And he was hitting me up, and he was like, hey, we have to embrace our uniqueness, because once we embrace our uniqueness, what will basically happen is that we embrace our differences, and once we embrace our differences, that means you won't have to go through depression of trying to fit in for other people. And showing that you have to fit in for people, it's not only leading to being more depressed, it also shows you a meaning of a lack of self-love. So this is what he said. He said, we just have to be unique in our own ways. Trying to fit in makes us more depressed and shows lack of self-love. That's it. End the video. Now I'm joking. But anyways, that shit got to me, because everything I was feeling today, I wasn't feeling too good. You know, I felt about my tests. I felt like many tests, mind you, not only one test. So school has been kicking my ass lately. And I feel like this is the perfect time to talk about this topic, especially in school time when you're going through this. So the topic of today's video is do not fit in, it is a fucking trap. I might put that do not fit in, it's a fucking trap as a title. But anyways, do not fit in and be yourself. That is the topic of today. Now you may say, oh, do not fit in, that's so generic, you know what I mean? But what do you mean do not fit in or be yourself? That's so generic. And you're right, it is generic, but it's something you have to do. Now let me explain. Now, everybody has something weird about them, whether they want to believe it or not. For me, I do a lot of weird shit, you know, when I like ride my bike, I sometimes like bob my head and stuff. I mean, even when I'm just like in the gym, I'll be bobbing my head. I'm moving. I'm a very moving dude. I'm a very friendly dude. I mean, this is wrong being friendly, but some people might think so. But I'm a very friendly dude. Let's see another weird quirk about me. I say adios when I leave. I mean, like, for example, when I say bye, I'm like, hey, adios. And that just goes to show that I really love the Spanish culture. Really grown black, but no, I say adios when I leave. When I see people, I make like peace signs, literally. Like, literally, if you see me one day and you say hi, I might just be like, like A, like a peace sign. I literally do that, like some Asians would do. So, you know, I have a lot of really quirks about myself. I like to laugh at my own jokes a lot, you know, and that's a good thing. That shows that you don't really take life too seriously, which I advise a lot of people to do. But I try my best to be authentically myself. You know why? Because that makes me happy. Now, I want anybody that's watching this to identify one weird thing you think is weird. It may be, oh, I watch a lot of anime, I listen to K-pop. You know what I like to do? I like to sing when no one's looking. Like, oh, I could do this with my fucking finger and I can twist it back around. Do some weird, supposedly weird shit like, I don't know, you like to collect stones for a living or something like that. I don't know. Everybody has something weird that they're ashamed of, which is quite sad, because you're you. You should embrace whoever you are, you know? You were put on this planet for a reason. Put on this planet for a reason, to develop, to grow, but also to accept yourself for who you are. That is what I firmly and truly believe. You are here on this planet to grow and to accept. So, once you realize self-acceptance, once you accept who you are, all that other shit doesn't make any sense to you. You realize you have such a high standard of yourself. You're just like, oh my god, I am the shit, and once you believe in it, once you carry it, you can walk on forward into your life. Now, more about the fitting in. You might go into certain groups and you might try to fit in. Let me tell you something right now. Not everyone is going to like you in this world. This is not a guarantee. As nice as I am, I know there's some people that just don't like me. I don't know. Maybe I remind them of their ex. Maybe sometimes they think I'm way too handsome. Well, I don't like to leave. But, and they wouldn't want to catch feelings. Oh no, I'm just thinking some random shit. So who knows? Maybe another reason is that they're probably jealous of me because of what I have, what I've built, and probably how nice I am. The reason is because they probably just don't fucking like me. I don't know. It's the most of the reasons why people are not gonna like you, and you know, you may be just, they may be unjust, but either way, the most you can do is just be nice and just move on. You know, not everyone's gonna like you, and that's a good thing. And the reason that's a good thing is because everyone likes you. It's a balance. It's a certain balance. There's always gonna be people that like you, and there's always gonna be people that dislike you. If you have people that dislike you, that means you really appreciate the people that do like you. And I know how that feels, because growing up, you know, I didn't feel like I fit into much. I mean, believe it or not, I was a shy kid when I was little. I was really shy. I would join different programs. Growing up, I couldn't speak. I mean, not that I was like mute, but I had problems talking to people. I wasn't very social when I was a kid. I couldn't really talk to girls, obviously. And when I got older, I think it was when I was 12 years old, I made my first decision, my first risk of my life actually, to stop being shy. This was 12 years old, 8th grade, I believe, and that's when everything took off. That's when my story truly began, because that was my first step, that was my first risk, to get out of my comfort zone and go talk to more people. But the last, you know, I was still young, and I still was trying to like fit in, you know, in different things. I got to the point that I was thinking, is there something wrong with me? Why am I not fitting in with certain type of people? Especially in college, I would try to fit in with some groups, and I didn't just match. I felt like, because of me, right? I've done so much fucking work, especially at age 20. I'm 21 now, but last year was the craziest shit, arguably, of my life. I did so much fucking work on myself, so much work, and when I go to certain groups now, I'm not trying to say that I'm better than them. I just think differently. You know, I just have a different mindset. I just deal with things in a different way, and I'm always friendly. I'm always accommodating. I always try my best to be friendly to everybody, point blank range. I try not to, you know, talk shit or anything like that. But you know, we just have different interests, and that's totally fine. That just means I don't fit in. You know, like for example, with the drinking crowd. You know, I don't fit in entirely with the drinking crowd because I don't really drink as much. A couple of drinks here and there, but I don't really drink as much. Or the smoking crowd, I don't really fit in. With some other crowds, I don't really fit in. Probably with like maybe like a sports crowd, I won't fit in, and that's totally fine. You're not gonna fit in with everybody, you know. Good story. Last year, I was trying to fit into many different things. Many different things. I started to join. I tried to fit in, but it just didn't work out for me. You know. And I'm not trying to throw any shade to anybody. You know, we're just different. You know, I respect people that are in the. I respect everyone regardless. You know, but I'm just saying that I'm not the only one that feels like this. You know what I mean? That there are people out there that have the same thing. But anyways, last year, right? I was trying to fit into different groups, and I was there, and I feel like, okay, maybe I'll be accepted and stuff like that. Because in my college, man, I transferred colleges, and like 3 years ago. And the reason I transferred is because I didn't get the full college experience. I didn't really get everything I wanted out of a college. So I thought, when I finally transferred to my new college, then I'll love it. But it didn't come out like that. You know, the first day I went to my new college, I was like, oh, this is good. But little did I know, this college would smack me upside the face. Smack the shit out of me. And I didn't expect what was going on. As the years progressed, more and more things started happening. I grew and grew a little bit more, and I got more awareness. Last year when I tried to fit in different groups, you know, I thought that, you know, I would be more accepted into the college lifestyle and everything like that. But when I was there, you know, for instance, like, I felt I didn't belong. It's a weird feeling. And if you feel like you didn't belong in a certain group, that might mean a couple of things. One, you probably have this burning desire to achieve a dream. I have this burning desire to do art and just make my dreams come true. When you have that burning desire to do these things, you can only really bond with some people that actually share your desire. Number two, you discover that you want to find more meaningful people in your life. Like when I talk to the people in certain groups, I felt like I didn't really see them as anything meaningful. I felt I was talking to them and like, hey, what are we talking about? Other times I would think that, you know, I talk with them, but they're probably not going to invite me to places anyways, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, well, maybe I'm wrong about that, but I'm just saying that I didn't really feel a connection. You know, no matter how many times I would try, it will come across as forced and authentic. So that being said, you want to find meaningful friends, and some of the people in the group just didn't fucking like me. Yeah, you know, just didn't fucking like me, yeah. So you want to find people that are meaningful to you, people that you can bond, people that you can share interests with, people that want to invite you to stuff, you know what I mean? People that enjoy your company, people that actually say, hey, how's it going? And they shake your hand, so you're just like, hey, and you just leave. I'm serious, you want to find people like that in your life, and I think it's because I'm getting older that this is happening. I'm trying to find out who my real friends are, my real people are, and I'm so grateful. And here's the beauty about not fitting in. Once you don't fit in and you find your unique self, the people who you do fit in will freaking love you to fucking death. I am so serious because my job right now, right? The people I found in that job, I've talked about this multiple videos before. I don't know how long I'm gonna be, you know, friends with them, you know, hopefully a long time, but I feel like I found my tribe, man. I'm really surprised. I did not think people would be this in my job. People are just uberly nice. It's insane. Retail, in my last job, for me coming to this job right now, the friendliness and the positivity and the care is just incredible, and it's so diverse, different diversities. I'm not the only black guy there, you know, but it's good, but it's so diverse and it's awesome. I get the people like that, and I talk to them, and they actually want to go to the stuff I invite them to, and we actually talk about like introspective stuff, or when we're just goofing off or just talking about some shows, I connect. And once I found that out, I found that there was nothing wrong with me. There was only acceptance that, hey, I'm not doing anything wrong. There's someone out there for everyone, really. There's someone out there for everyone. If you're just willing to not fit in and stand out. And once you do not fit in and you stand out, you will become a beast. You're automatically a beast because you have the strength to do what no one's ever done before. Do things for the right reasons, man. You know, do it. These things for character. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can also talk to people. I'm not saying you can't like have a relationship or anything like that, but don't try to fit. Don't try to fit in if you know it's not going the way you want it to go. Stand out. What you want to do. Be the person you are called to be. I believe everybody has a gift, and we are called to make that gift, man. You just have to be brave enough to take it. That's what I wanted to say, man. You know, I just want you guys to be you authentically, man. Be you authentically. Do not give a flying fuck about what anybody else thinks. I'm just a flying fuck. I'm about to make that my new ad-lib, like, don't give a flying fuck, and just say it like that. I don't know, but anyways, you can't, man. You know, and it probably will come to you like it did to me. Like, why am I so different? Why am I Why don't I have the same age like everyone else? Why am I not good looking like everyone else? Why am I not funny like everyone else? Why am I not charming like everyone else? Why am I get the hottest chicks? Why don't I have a girlfriend? Or any of these things that we're trying to force ourselves to do. Like we're trying to force things to happen. And this should just naturally happen. I want you to be a fucking badass in whatever you do in life. And when you leave this earth, from tombstone, people will surround you. People who care about you. Great man, great guy. He was different. And that's why so many people look up to or her. Because he was different. He was the same old being traditional. But he was different. People look up to you. Different people look up to you. So, yeah, that's basically it, guys. Thank you so much for listening to my respiration. I literally just fucking got home and did this, man. Like, literally, I came home. I've been wanting to do respiration for a while, but I never got a chance because I was just so anxious. Like, what do I talk about? I didn't even feel like it. But ever since today, I was having a really, bad day. The weather was bad. The day was bad. I didn't even feel like bad, but man, my friend just sent me something. It got my spirits up so high. I wanted to share the world with you. It's so true. That's the core of my being. And I just wanted to say it to you guys, man. Thank you guys for all the support. You know, hope you guys enjoy this inspiration. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Click that damn bell on YouTube for more notifications on all the latest news and updates of what I'll be posting on here. Thanks you guys once again. Don't forget to remember, stand out. Do what you call to do in this world and earth. And as always, guys, stay awesome. Peace.